Everyone, today we are going to discuss about the Newton's second law of motion. As per second law of motion, the rate of change of linear momentum of a body is directly proportional to the external force applied on the body. This change taken place where in the direction of the applied force only. Whatever rate of change of linear momentum, have you remember linear momentum? P is equal to mv. Now whatever the mass of the body and velocity of the body, we will take the product, and rate of change of that linear momentum will be directly proportional to the external force applied on the body. Now in mathematical term, how we can define force? Force acting on a body is the product of mass of the body and the acceleration of the body. F is equal to ma. We can say F is denoted by force is denoted by F, mass m, and acceleration a. So we can say the product of mass and acceleration is, we can say this is a force of the body. Now if we will go for, we will say SI unit. What is the SI unit of force? F is equal to ma. We have already discussed F is equal to ma. The SI unit of mass is kilogram. What is the SI unit of acceleration? Meter per second square. So after combining, the SI unit of force will become kilogram meter per second square. Or in the honor of the scientist, the physicist, mathematician Newton, we have given the SI unit, this force, Newton also. This is a vector quantity. So what is the SI unit? Kilogram meter per second square or Newton, and this is the force is a vector quantity. Now what is 1 Newton? Now the question arises, we have already told 1 Newton is equal to 1 meter per second square. How we can say what is 1 Newton? So 1 Newton force is that much force which produces an acceleration of 1 meter per second square in a body of mass 1 kilogram. Suppose we will consider a body who is having mass 1 kilogram, and we will place the acceleration 1 meter per second square. So to accelerate the body with 1 meter per second square, we required 1 Newton force. This much force is known as 1 Newton. Now we can say one more thing, 1 Newton is equal to 1 kilogram into 1 meter per second square. Ultimately 1 Newton will be equal to 1 kilogram meter per second square. Mathematically we can prove it like linear. Already in the beginning I told rate of change of linear momentum. So indicated that two places will be there, linear momentum, change in linear momentum. Firstly we will find change in linear momentum. Suppose body is having mass m, same body reached in position from position A to position B. The body's mass was m. So at initial position, the velocity of the body was u, as initial velocity every time we are considering u. So linear momentum at point A or initial linear momentum will be mu. Like we are knowing linear momentum is equal to mv. So what we can say, instead of v, initial velocity will be u. We place u, mass is already we considered m. So initial linear momentum we can say mu. Final linear momentum at position B or 2 we can say mv. M is the mass of the body and v is the velocity, final velocity of the body. Now change in momentum means final position minus initial position, the momentum at the final position and minus the momentum at the initial position. So P2 minus P1, the value of P2 mv and value of P1 mu. M is common, we took m common and we got change in momentum as mv minus u. Now when we got mv minus u in this position, the definition of force, second law, our second law of motion was Newton's second law, rate of change in linear momentum. The rate of change in momentum is momentum, and in the denominator we are having time. So we can say rate of change of momentum directly proportional to change in momentum mv minus u, and here time. Now apply, this is known as force. Change in linear momentum is known as force. Already we discussed. So if we will place F here, mv minus mu, when we will open it, we will get, when we will say, have you remember the definition? V minus u is equal to at. The first equation of motion, V is equal to u plus at. V minus u is equal to at. Instead of this V minus u, we will place at. As we place at here, t will be cancelled out with t. Like here you can say F is equal to m and V minus u at divided by t. T will be cancelled out with t. K was already here. K was, F is equal to K m a. Now we got the value F is equal to K m a. In the place of V minus u, we place at. T will be cancelled out with t, and we got lastly F is equal to K m a. So this is mathematical expression of the second law of motion. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Bye.